Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to The Witcher Wild Hunt as a continuation of our relaxed playthrough. Good evening, hope you're well, I hope your week, or your weekend is going well, in fact. It is the weekend. It's a bit difficult to tell sometimes when it's school holidays. Scheduled video will be out tomorrow afternoon, as always. There will be a little bit of a live message at the start of it from myself, talking about what's coming up next week. And just talking in general, to be fair. So that'll be tomorrow, 1 PM GMT as always. We're back this evening for 2 hours as we continue on with Geralt of Riviera's story. If you aren't aware, if you've been watching the Netflix series second half is now on Netflix. I finished watching it last night. Yeah, second half, there's not as many episodes as the first half was, which is a little bit annoying, but a decent end. And I think we're going to wait a year or something till the next one comes out. It'll be a long time, I think, before we see the next part. With a whole new actor for Geralt of Riviera as well. So I know a lot of people aren't too pleased about, at the very least. Okay. So in the last stream, which was last Saturday, as this is a every Saturday evening stream, we travelled through time and space. As we travelled to convince Geralt to betray Eredin. That was part of the series' unfinished business in the final preparations. We did also find out what happened to Kira Metz, and it wasn't a nice way either. We did learn what had become of her after she didn't come and help us at Kaer Morhen. Yeah, wasn't the nicest thing to find, to be fair. I would check sound, but I've got to watch this advert before I can watch the check sound. Massive thank you to everyone. I woke up this morning to 4,000 subscribers, which was incredible. I'm still waiting to check sound. Okay. So I'm waiting for. I need to check sound is okay, and I can't check it because I need to watch an advert first. Really annoying. Okay, I've pinned a thank you message. Sound is good. Just wanted to pin a thank you message to all you guys for this whole journey. This journey that's only going to continue.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avallac'h, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir na Lial. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the older folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
So we did manage to convince him to help us. And that was where we finished the last stream, last Saturday, if I remember correctly. So the quest we're currently on is the final preparations, and the last person we need to speak to is Yennefer. But before we do, we need to speak to Zoltan first. It's an optional part of the quest, but I do want to speak to Zoltan first. We've got to also decide whether we're going to go and do some of these other things first that are below the main story level. Main story level is currently 28. So we'll do this and see what comes up next. And maybe before we leave Novigrad, we do some of the other side missions. That's how we've been doing the story so far, so we'll see how that goes. Zoltan is downstairs from where we are now. Quick look at gear though. What are we currently running? We have got the Witcher's Griffin armor that's been enhanced. We're carrying it with us until we unlock the next part because we can't upgrade it just yet. And I don't want to get rid of it. We're currently using the Winter's Blade, which is meant to scale with our character level. I'm kind of unsure how well that's going to work, but we'll see if we pick something else that's better. We're currently using Gweneville as well. I don't know how you say that. And we've got the Tracker's trousers, we've got the Condottieri's boots, which I wouldn't mind getting rid of sooner rather than later. And the Guardian Guardsman gauntlets, which I definitely want to get rid of. As soon as we can. We just need something better, with decent resistances though. And we're using the Witch Hunter's armor currently. Again, something I like to get rid of. I like light gear personally. I do prefer light gear where possible. But we're getting very close to end game kind of territory now. Or it feels like we are anyway. I think we are. Final preparations kind of tells you end game kind of stuff. I'm not going to take anything out of anything that's there. So Zoltan's the first one we need to speak to. This is the optional part of the quest. Is he outside? Yes, he is. Where's me Zoltan? Oh, he's there. He's kind of merged inside someone else. Weirdly. Or are they just holding hands? I'm not sure.
Zoltan.
Get out.
Okay, need your help to free Margarita?
They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenford. Yennefer will give the signal. You'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf lingering around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
You've got a point.
Right, didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city.
So Zoltan can't help us.
Zoltan. See you later.
So we did try and get Zoltan to help us, but because of the way the witch hunters are after all non-humans now, he can't stop and help us, annoyingly. Which is a little bit unfortunate. I would have rather he could have helped, but unfortunately not. So where are we heading from here? We've got to go and meet Yennefer. She is all the way over there. So actually, we may as well fast travel. We're near a fast travel point anyway. So we'll fast travel to Yennefer. But yeah, so I was kind of hoping he would be able to help us. But he made a very good point. That there's an armorer's table there. We'll go to the armorer's table first. Because the hunters, they've driven the mages away, the hunters are on the lookout all the time now for non-humans. And if he was to hang around by the prison, he would definitely draw attention to himself, which is not something we want for Zoltan. We like Zoltan. I don't really want him getting hurt if we can avoid it. Okay, there should be an armorer's table here. And I will just to get our gear enhanced, ready to go. There we go. And let's go and find Yennefer. And we'll go and see where she's going to go from there. There is an armourer here, actually. Although I would say he's asleep. I doubt, is he open? He is open. We'll have a look at what he's got. Mainly because I want to get rid of these gloves. I don't like spending money. We have a lot of money to spend, but I don't like spending it. I'd rather craft if we can. Let's have a look what we can craft first. I want to get rid of the gloves if possible. The heavy armor. I'm not a massive fan of heavy armor. I find it slows us down too much. So we'll have a look, see what we can change and improve on. It's got to be something we can wear now. Part of me does think we should be crafting things we can wear later, but then I think by that point you're probably finding stuff yourself anyway, so it's not worth it. And the Griffin armor, we need the next one up from Enhanced, which I think is Superior, and we haven't got anything currently. There's boots there would help us. We'll get bonus gold. It would increase our armor, them boots. We can't compare to what we're wearing, annoyingly. Not too worried about the dark steel ingot. I've probably got something we can break apart to get that, to be fair. Condottieri's boots. I think that we're already wearing Condottieri's boots as it is. They're just a better, higher level version. Anything else? Superior Earthsign. We haven't got the basics. No. Chest piece I'm not too worried about. I don't think there's anything that's going to really improve. There's a few things that could improve. It's heavy armor though. And that's heavy armor as well. I'd like good light armor. And obviously the year sign, if we can actually get the first one. The dark ingot. Okay, I think we can craft it if we needed to. Gloves, that's what I was looking for. Something that was better than what we're wearing that isn't heavy armor was really my thing. That's again heavy gear. It's always heavy gear, isn't it, when you don't want it to be. Enhanced Woven, if we had the basic Woven, although they're slightly under what we're wearing now. They're heavy gear. Sign, we haven't got. Yeah, we've got nothing I don't think we can use really. I was just seeing if there was anything we could improve our current levels on, but heavy gear again. Yeah, everything we kind of find is heavy gear. Other than these, the boots, they're medium weight gear, which I think is what we're currently wearing. We can actually check. We're actually wearing the exact same, but level 24. We could craft level 29. Give us a 9 bonus, but we lose the armor piercing protection. We might as well keep what we've got. For bonus gold, we've got plenty of crowns. I'm not really worried about the gold side of it. So to lose the 60 armor piercing, it's not probably worth it for 9 extra armor. So we'll keep what we've got. We'll see what he's got for sale just in case. We'll repair our stuff at the same time. A big thing was seeing if we could improve on our sword, because our current sword is the steel sword, that is, the Winter's Blade, is meant to scale with our level, and I've yet to see any proof of that happening. So I wanted to see if there was anything better, but looking at it, doesn't look like there is. And gear wise, Assassin's Boots, I don't think it's got anything that's going to help us. Most of this stuff could have been stuff we've sold them, to be fair. And that's the other thing. We've got some glyphs, but none of them really help us. It was, that was what we were going to do, actually.
Show me what you have in
Repair
stock.
what we've got. Every time we get a chance to repair, I think we should. Yeah, 70% used. 95 crowns. It's nothing, really, is it? There we go. Shame we couldn't improve anything, but you never know. We might find something out and about when we're doing the quest anyway. Right. Let's get to Yennefer. And we've got to try and free Margarita from the prison. That's the plan.
Geralt!
And unfortunately, Zoltan cannot help us.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Yeah, we tried.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this.
The greatest gate. Alright, come on then, Yennefer.
Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there.
A lot of guards
they have
around,
no
isn't there?
recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
I'm hoping you're right as well, but you never know. There are sentries, we'll have to do them. There's a lot of soldiers are waiting around, so that's a bit of concern. As long as no one stops us on the way, we should be okay. And she's right. If they're trying to get rid of the elven roots, then things like these tunnels will be forgotten about. That's the hope. There's no sentries. We are good to go.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find 2 brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest
Okay,
fee.
she had it moved. That's the main thing. No one
Yeah.
else came along and
What's
moved it
this?
themselves.
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Okay.
Not coming?
Mucking through ruins and sewers? I'd rather leave it to the expert.
Down to us
Meaning
then.
you'd rather waltz in once the hard work's done.
Of course you would.
Wet clothes. Oh, joy.
Right, yeah. Think we're going in. I meant to jump in. Okay. Well, we've got some treasure underneath here that's probably worth a gander. Although I can't see it now, I'm down there. Could see it from above, and as soon as I got down there, I couldn't see it. There's a couple of chests over here, though. Oh, nice. Some decent stuff in there. And some diagrams as well, which is even better. Go back to the surface for a second. Didn't see exactly what we picked up there. Sometimes, yeah, there's a few things. We'll have to have a look at crafting when we get a chance. There's something over there that's alive. Is there anything else in here? There's another chest there. I am trying to see if there's anything else underneath we can try and grab while we're here. Something down there. It's really dark once you're underwater. Cavalry trousers. There's something over there as well. I think this is what I tried to grab before, but it's so dark underwater that it's a bit tricky to see. It's not going to let me loot it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, a few things there. Let's get back up. So we found a few diagrams at least. Wyvern decoction, Night Wraith decoction, enhanced. Diagram for Steiger crafting. Steiger and something else. I'm just trying to see what we actually picked up. Steiger. I couldn't see what the other thing was, to be fair. It doesn't actually show you in order when you find it, I don't think. Earthsign crossbow. We need to make that at some point. I keep forgetting we've got the Earthsign crossbow. Probably worth a look. We don't really use the crossbow as much as probably I'd like. But yeah, I wouldn't mind making it if we can. So I think it was us. I think that was one of the things we just picked up was a Faustino silver sword, level 37, and I think the other one began with an E. Maybe it didn't. It is sometimes tough to see what you picked up sometimes. Faustino Steiger. Yeah, I didn't see what the Steiger was. Go the other way. They're definitely swords. Not that one. Where's the Steiger? So Steiger is another 37 silver sword as well. So 2 silver swords picked up. Diagrams 4. Right, gear wise we just picked up. We got boots which are 10 more damage than ours. Light armor as well, which is the stuff I like. Weighs less. They're not bad, other than the fact we lose all of our bonuses. They're free, and again we lose bonuses. For 10 armor, it probably is worth changing, to be fair. Just for the fact we lose, yeah, with the 10 armor does make it. It was never quite damaged though. It's the only downside, isn't it? I'll put them on for the time being. We'll see how we go. Trousers, again, we're going to lose a lot of bonuses for our medium. I don't think I might put the other ones back on. I think for the armor gains, it's probably not worth losing bonuses over. That's always the tough thing to kind of make the decision over, whether it's good to change or not. Right, nothing else to pick up in here. But there is something waiting for us through here. Which is a bit of a concern considering we're going to break into the prison. Okay. I know there's something in there. What's this way?
Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
Okay, it's Tomb Raider. I always like going the opposite direction it wants you to go immediately, because you never know what you're going to find. Saying that, there's something there. And there's some things in there too. There's a few things in here. That's where it wants us to go. Drowners. Drowners I don't mind. Drowners are fairly simple.
How long you gonna make me wait?
I should have blocked that better. Poor blocking from me. Drowners are down. Took a bit more damage than I would have liked. Right, we'll pick this up. And we'll have a look around I always find it's good to look around the places you're not meant to go to first. Found a few decent things there. It looks like there's a few things in here, to be fair. Letter Glivigny, Black Unicorn. I can hear something nearby as well. There's more creatures here. Okay, there is a load of stuff that way. There's something there waiting to kill us that way by the looks of things. Did I miss anything in this main room? I don't think I did. No, I'm pretty sure though there's something under there. There's something below us. I can hear it. Can't see it. No, we can't get underneath it there. And obviously I know the way it wants us to go with the ruins. I'm kind of going the opposite on purpose because that tends to be other stuff to find. Let's just check gear we just picked up. So we picked up a new armor. 9 armor less than ours, so it's not worth changing to. And the boots, they're better. Still going to lose a lot of bonuses. Only 6 armor gain. So they're better than what we did find. So we're getting there. Gloves I want. Better gloves. Right, if I go in here, can I get back up? Yeah, we can. Okay, that's fine. I know it wants us to go this way as well for the story. For the mission we're on. Whereas I don't particularly want to go this way for the story. I was only coming this way to see what else was here. I think this leads to the same place, to be fair. Grave Hag. Where are you? Oh! I caught us there. Grave Hag's down. We did okay there. Okay, so there's some levers there to use. I'm guessing the levers are how we're going to get into this, into the prison. I just want to check all the other entrances. So that's the way we went to start with. And then we've done full circle really here. So the lever is the important thing.
Mechanism's broken. Missing a piece. Replace it with something else, maybe?
Okay, so we've got to find the missing piece of the mechanism. It's actually telling us where to look, to be fair. It's going to be here, isn't it? No? I still want to know what that is there. Because there's something there, but I don't know how we access it. Kind of want to go. We can't go underwater, can we? That's the thing. Is there a way of blowing it out, I wonder, with hard? There's something here. I just don't know how to activate it. Go back a bit. It's like we need to break the step. Because it's saying there's something here. I can hear something as well, to be fair. But yeah, I can't seem to break it. Okay, looks like we might have to miss out on if we can't figure a way to open it. Right, so somewhere around here may be our missing piece, supposedly. I can't see anything to pick up. I'd expect it to shine yellow if there was something we could pick up here, to be fair. See if burning away anything helps. There's something else here. So I can hear him. Okay, it's not that way. Did we miss something? No. So it's part of the old city. So we're looking for something to use for the mechanism. Oh, what's this?
This will come in handy.
There we go. That's the lever we needed. I'd take it off the wall. Still, it's annoying me that there's something here, but I don't know how to activate it. I wonder if maybe once we open the mechanism, something happens potentially. There's something underneath there as well. I'm sure of it. There's definitely no other way there, is there? Okay. Well, let's do what we need to do first and see what this opens. It could possibly be what this opens. Right, there's that doorway. I just want to go back and check. It didn't open anything over here. No, it didn't. There's something there, and the fact I don't know how to open it is annoying. It may be something we need to do later, maybe. I'm not too sure. Because we don't follow guides and things, we have to figure these things out as we go. Right, 2 different directions. Right, left and straight. I want any way that isn't the way it wants us to go first. Just in case there's any good stuff like down there. So I always try and do the opposite first. There's a fast travel point above us. Grab what we can and then we'll head the route we were meant to go. There's a body here. Can I loot them? Black magic doll. Wasn't really what I wanted, but there we go. Take it. There we go. We've got some decent diagrams that we'll have to have a proper look at once we finish the mission and where we can actually craft these things. I don't think there's anything else in here, is there? No. We've got some new boots. We'll have a look at those and see if they're any good for us as well. It's unlikely. We're getting close to those stuff that actually helps us with bonuses as well, to be fair. Right, so this was one route that we came through the door after using the lever. There's a wall to break there. That will get us into the prison, I'm guessing. Nothing this way. Okay. Right, let's check these boots out first. Oh, it's getting there. We lose the armor piercing. I think that's a given. It's heavy armor though, annoyingly. For 10 armor, I don't think it's worth losing what we've got, bonus-wise. Which is a shame. Okay, we need to blow the wall out.
Brittle.
Back to ignite. There's enemies in here. I can see them all. Necrophages. If I get away from these, we know when they'll explode when killed. Some ghouls as well. I don't mind taking hits as long as we can recover the health. Oh, okay, we've taken a little bit too many hits now. Need some food. Another one down. You see we're a bit stunned at the minute. Which isn't a good thing. Right, there we go. Definitely got to be better with the defending than I have been so far. Taking more hits than I would have liked. We've got a bit stunned there. Why is that not wearing off? Oh, it is now. Okay. Where's the ghoul? There we go. So, let's check the way it doesn't want us to go first. just in case there's any goodies. There isn't, unfortunately. Was worth a check. Nothing else that way. Right. I would kind of like us to get some more health back, really, before we get too far into this, just in case. You never know what you're going to find inside. We've got to try and find the sorceress Margarita and get her out. So we need to be aware of what's around us at all times, really. Door locked yet. I haven't got a key for it, unfortunately. Okay. Our witch hunter. To be fair, they're humans. Fire on the humans works generally fairly quickly. I wouldn't say that they had time to call the guards, I would say. Sewer key. Nice. I don't think they had time to call over guards. Witch hunter sword. We'll check that in a second. Anything else in here to pick up? Yes. The digger, superior ogre, trapper's boots as well. Okay, we know how we're going to get out of here then. I'm going to go and open the door now because I've got a feeling that's our escape route. So I want to make sure the door's unlocked in case we do end up getting chased by anyone. So it's then unlocked ahead of time. We'll just check gear again. We've got a new sword. Witch Hunter sword. It's not as good as Winter's Blade. So not worried about that. And boots. Again, 7 armor. It's got to be more than 10. We've got other boots that are more than 10. But don't quite make the grade. I'm still expecting more guards. I think it'd be surprising if there's not more guards, to be fair. Oh, lots of things we can check though. Alcahest. Yeah, nothing major. Oh wait, that I really shouldn't be picking anything up.
Know who you're fucking with.
More witch hunters.
Pathetic.
You can see why I always get restricted ads whenever we stream The Witcher. And it's because of our dismemberment. He's down.
What is this?
It's down to the dismemberment that we always get restricted ads on the Witcher streams. That's Margarita.
Geralt.
We found it.
God, I'm hallucinating.
Please tell me I can pick the gear up though before we leave.
We'll both die in here.
Sheila.
They captured her first. Her condition's critical.
Uh-oh.
It's pointless. We'll never open it without the
Then
key.
we'll get the key.
The warden keeps them with him at all times.
Then we'll go and kill the warden.
Be right back.
I was going to say. We're not leaving without them. That's the whole point we're here. Right, is there anything else to pick up though whilst we're here? It's always worth looking around before we leave. The guards' bodies as well will be worth a little look. I do need to break down a lot of this stuff we keep picking up. I can pick up everything I possibly can and then end up never getting rid of anything. To be fair, if we're going to let them out, we're going to let everyone out. That's definitely something we're going to end up doing, I think. We'll free everyone by the end of it. Okay. That's of course if we can. As long as we can, we will. So the warden's room is upstairs. Looks like we're going to be taking on a load more witch hunters. There's nothing normally good in them kind of things, but it's always worth a look. Okay. Right, what do we got here? I don't know what's upstairs.
That stench.
Couple of witch hunters.
I want him alive! Alive!
That's the witch hunters down. We didn't have to go this way, but I thought it was worth having a look what was up here. And if it's not the way it wants us to go, there could be decent loot. There's always that chance, isn't there? That's the thing. A few bits and pieces, nothing major. But the more the witch hunters we take out in here, the less are going to be chasing after us as well. That's the kind of other thing I'm thinking about. Right. That's that room clear. There's going to be more. Okay, they're ringing the bell as well, which is not good.
Archers on the roof!
Archers on the roof as well.
Know who you're fucking with?
Actually, I do. Right, we're going to need to get onto that roof. Stop the archers. Right, that's one archer down. Of course we killed him. The guys with shields are going to be different. We're going to try and attack them at the right time, really.
Come on, come closer. Damn it.
Get it from both sides! Oh, damn it! Ow!
Right, it's you down.
Freak!
There's another one behind us, isn't there? Yeah.
Get round his right! Stop the mutants!
Oh. Didn't think he was going to keep swinging there, and he did. Oh, another one behind us. No. Try and keep my back towards the towards an open area. So if we know there's no one behind us, it makes our life a little bit easier. Come on, you're down. That's the warden as well. That's the guy we need to kill. We need his key.
Oh, come on. Let's do this quick. Quicker.
I think I missed him in the fire. No, we got him. I think we got them all. LVs, good morning. Good evening, sorry. How are you? How's the weekend going? There we go. We got the door key that we needed after fighting through the witch hunters. I've definitely got no issue killing as many witch hunters as we can along the way. Let's grab all their gear. As much as we can carry. We may end up not having enough space, I think. To be fair. I don't want to get out of here too soon. If there's more gear to be had. They won't know that. I'll have to look around quickly first before we leave. There's a couple of rooms I don't think we've been into, and I wouldn't mind having a quick look to see if there's any decent stuff. It's not like Margarita's going anywhere, she's locked in a cell after all. Right, there's a chest over here. Butter knife. There's some more food at very least. I was hoping for better, in all honesty. Broken rake. Really? Come on, the warden's got something in his chest. No. You telling me the warden's got nothing decent in his chest? No, doesn't look like he has. That's really annoying. We got a letter. What's the letter talk about? List of prisoners. Curious. Blax de Vilmon for use of magic. Arthur de Vlista, use of magic. Sentenced to death by pyre. Oh, he's actually burnt at stake already. Margarita imprisoned for use of magic, has admitted no guilt. Recommendation enhanced interrogation. Kef for illicit soothsaying. Undomiel, elven witch of the forests, sentenced to death by pyre for cursing the residents of Oxenfurt. Zilona, sorceress, true name unknown. Shipek, Vat is a dwarf. Gregsky, Hunt. Pestering elegant dames. Hunt was imprisoned for pestering elegant dames. Sentenced to 1 month in a dark cell. That's a punishment and a half. Donor for chiromancy. Dragonbird, accused of practicing numerology. Second child, Elven diviner, crazed. They've got some people here, haven't they? Highland Tommy, imprisoned for assault. For assault, sword in hand. Sentenced to death by decapitation. They've got some really bad punishments on there. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Thank you for the congratulations. I woke up this morning completely by surprise. How's your weekend going? The Seeker, suspicion of spying. Man of Navarre, Petra. Reptile Man, for engaging in many bloody rows. Okay, Saduka, Nilfgaardian, true name unknown, member of the elite palace guard of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, who's enemy of the round, held on a close watch pending arrival of military intelligence personnel. Nars, a halfling, and Momatek, magic amulets. It's always worth having a look at these things, so you get a little bit more story involved. And yeah, some interesting characters imprisoned. Alright, we've checked everything, there's nothing else to pick up in here. Let's quickly go along here, see what's in here. You're halfway through your vacation. Where are you on vacation at the minute? How did he die? Oh, I may have actually made his arrow go back into him there, actually. I think that's how I killed him. Because we can deflect arrows. I think that's how he died. Chest all on its own, lonesome. Witch Slayer diagram, Superior Dragon's Dream. Right, I think we've got everything we possibly can out of here now. We've kind of gone into each different direction, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing else to pick up in here. Don't fall down there, that would have been a mistake. So we can head back now down to the cells and free Margarita and everyone else. May as well free everyone while we're here, I think. And there's no witch hunters to stop us. We've kind of taken out them all again. Every time we go into a witch hunter stronghold, we generally take everyone out. Been playing lots of video games, not going out too much. No, that's fair enough. You're not a social person. You're not a social person. I'm very much the same, to be fair. Right, Margarita's there. I'm kind of going to want to unlock hers last.
Thank you, good sir.
I'm freeing everyone else, and then we'll free Margarita.
God's reward you.
Anyone in here? No, no one's in that one. Prisoner. We've just read the list of prisoners, so I think it's worth freeing everyone where we can. Right, there's Margarita. That's who we've come to save. Playing Wreckfest. I do know Wreckfest. I've played him a little boy a few times, to be fair. I haven't spent a lot of time on it, but I've played a bit of it. Here comes Jennifer. Now the hard work is done, Jennifer arrives. But yeah, Wreckfest is pretty good. I do like it.
Sheila.
How do you find it?
My hands on the sons of bitches.
I keep looking at the SnowRunner and thinking I've got to give it another go. I couldn't get into MudRunner.
You must hold on.
But I want to give SnowRunner another go. It's time is more than anything else. I can play it personally, but I don't have much time to play personally. That's the problem. I wouldn't mind doing it on the channel. It's just when and where.
I'm dying.
Great little underrated gem of a game. It is. Yeah, very underrated, I think.
Let me die with dignity.
Is Jennifer going to let her? Ah, so the other witch that's in here is dying. She knows she's dying, and she wants to die with dignity. Jennifer's looking at us, which means she wants us to put her out of her misery, I think. I'll do it. I don't want to, but I don't think, if that's her dying wish, I don't think we can say no.
Yen, get Rita out of here.
Geralt. Yenna. For once.
Yeah, she wants to die with dignity. She knows she's dying. It makes sense. You deleted SnowRunner and made you go insane. Oh, really? That was like what MudRunner didn't try my patience too much. I just couldn't physically do it.
I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
Yeah, we're not a fan of portals. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but it made sense. She wanted to die with dignity, it makes sense.
Funny. There was a time I'd have asked you not to do this.
But there's many
No,
times
never have
decisions
asked.
make
You're
sense
too
that may
proud.
not be the right decision. You need a strong nervous system with SnowRunner. Each delivery takes a lot of time and there's always a chance of overturning. Yeah, well we had that a lot with Mudrunner. There we go. Unfortunately, we had to kill her. And now we need to get out of here. To be fair, we've killed all the guards. I'm not overly worried about anyone stopping us. Yeah, Mudrunner was the same though. I think it was one of the first missions or second or third mission, something like that. And I just couldn't carry the wood without tipping my truck over. And in the end I just thought, I've got quite a lot of patience, but it made no sense to keep struggling through when there's other things I could be doing. Right, let's get out of the prison. We've freed Margarita. That's the main reason we're here. I'm hoping Yennefer doesn't hold it against us, what we just did. Although we stayed true to what her friend's wishes were. We're out. We are out. I am going the wrong way. I'm not. Okay. There's a load of guards there, and I need to go that way. So we need to meet Yennefer and the Lodge of Sorcerers at Dandelion's Inn. That's our next mission. As part of final preparations. There are other missions we could do. That are run. This doesn't have it doesn't have a mission level. So there is other missions we could do, but let's keep this moving. I think for the time being. We did pick up loads of good stuff off the Witch Hunters. Oh wow, that's all 32 more than ours. We lose a lot of bonuses. Winter's Blade is a decent sword. I just don't agree with the levelling. It says it levels with our level, but I don't think it really does. So that sword does an extra 32 damage more than ours. So its lowest damage it's 30 less than the maximum currently. That's 20 more, 6 more, no more, no more, and no more. It's that one that could make sense in changing. Armor piercing is 4 less than what you've got currently. That's not that much chance to poison. We'll lose the critical hit damage bonus and 10% chance to freeze. The freeze side, I'm not fussed. Critical hit damage bonus probably is a big one to lose. That's a decision I think we're going to have to make sooner rather than later. I'm not worried about maces. None of them are going to be any good to us. And that's all the stuff we just picked up in the prison, to be fair. Right, we need to head back to Novigrad. I kind of want to sell our gear really before we try and do the next bit. There's loads of stuff on us at the minute that's just going to weigh us down. So I'm thinking blacksmith first. If we can find a blacksmith, and then we'll head to where we need to go. I want blacksmith though, just so we can sell the stuff. We've also picked up quite a few diagrams that we could possibly have a look at and see if they're any good for us as well. So because of that, I don't see the point in going straight to the inn straight away. There's a few things I want to do first. Okay. It's not him we need to speak to, I think it's her.
Good of you to come by.
What are some of the hardest games I've played? Mudrunner is probably one of the hardest, just because it was so difficult. I haven't played Sekiro, no. I've seen people talk about it, and they've said it's quite tricky, to be honest. I don't generally go for massively hard games, to be honest. Not like on purpose, anyway.
What are you selling?
Just because it's not something I look at. I just play. I go for story more than anything else. That's the thing. Right, what have they got for sale? Anything good? That's not too bad. 34 armor more than what we're wearing now. We'll lose some of our bonuses though, but still get a decent amount of bonuses on it. Boots are the thing I know it's gloves I really want to change, to be fair. Annoyingly, I've not found a pair of gloves better as it stands. No. Right, let's sell some of this weaponry and stuff. I know they're armourers, but we can still sell weapons to them. I'm probably not going to switch to the Witch Hunter's sword. I think we'll stick to what we're using for the time being. They might be slightly better. It's the one that's 32 damage more than our current one. It is kind of the one I'm looking at and going, maybe. Quen sign, Axis sign, so none of that helps us there. Do you know what? Let's keep that one, sell this one. May swap to that one. This is Freya's arm, that doesn't help us at all. Same armor level. But we lose too many bonuses. Griffin, all the Griffin gear we keep. The hunting boots again, better, but too many bonuses lost. For only a 10 extra armor, it's not worth it. If it was more than 10, then maybe it'd be worth it. But 10 is not worth it, I don't think. Yeah, just because I go more for story, I don't really think about how hard something is. Trousers. They're 5 armor more, but we lose a lot. Yeah, sell those as well. And we'll have a look at some of these new. We may be able to craft some new things here anyway. Can I not fix anything?
What are you selling? What's good?
No, I need a blacksmith for fixing, don't I? Let's see if she can craft us anything.
What are you selling? What's good?
We did pick up quite a few diagrams. She may be able to craft us something armor-wise. Obviously, we want to give her the gauntlets if we can.
Armor.
We need something that's our level. There's no point crafting something for something above our level because it doesn't help us. I would love to do the Mastercrafted Griffin boots because they're perfect for our current level, but we're missing the superior. I think it's superior we're missing. We're missing one of them anyway. We've got basic Griffin boots, but nothing else more than that. Chest armor. So no boot. We can't change our boots. There's nothing better. Enhanced Griffin. We've got enhanced. It is superior. I think we're missing. So it's no good to us. These do give us decent. They're both heavy gear though. I don't want heavy. Mastercrafted. We need superior Griffin. That would be ideal if we could find superior anytime soon, because currently it's our level. That would work really well. Yeah, I wouldn't say they scare me. I just don't look at them. I don't look at difficulty, if that makes sense. I just want to enjoy the story whilst it not being too easy at the same time. That's medium weight. That is 14 armor better. I know we're missing some parts, but we should be able to do those. Not sure on that one. Is that the only one there we could possibly do? I think it is, by the looks of it. I can repair in a second as well. Let's have a look. Gauntlets. Too many bonus loss. Oh, we need to find superior Griffin at some point. Because we're not following guides, though, it is luck of the draw if we can find them. That's the thing. No, nothing there. Trousers, anything better than what we're wearing? No. The only thing I think would really help us right now is the Griffin armor. And obviously we haven't got the next step up. So let's repair all our stuff. If I repair that, I just want to check something. Okay, we've done what we can with her, that's fine. How does that now compare now it's fixed, that sword? No, it's still only that, isn't it? It's 32 down. I think Winter's Blade is a bit pointless. Mainly, I know it says it's going to scale with our character level. I'm not seeing it scale though. Which makes me think it's not that good. So we'll swap that. I'm pretty sure we don't have a mission for Superior Griffin. It's part of the treasure hunts. No, we got the scavenger hunt for the bear school stuff. Which is a shame. And obviously we've got to naturally find a way of finding it. Yeah, open worlds more than linear. I do play linear games, but I do prefer a good open world, somewhere you can actually search yourself as much as possible. That's what I prefer. Something where you can make your own adventure as you go, kind of thing. Right, we now need to head back to Dandelion's Inn to go and meet Yennefer and the Lodge of Sorceresses. That's where we're after. Back in Novigrad. So we freed Margarita. That's a bonus. I'm pretty sure Yen's going to be unhappy with us killing one of the sorceresses, even though she wanted us to. Got a feeling she's going to be unhappy about it though. I'm going to put the sword we just swapped out in our box, so we're not carrying it. In the old stash. Go. I'm annoyed. I'm waiting for us to get better gear, but it's taking time to get there, mainly because we're kind of at that level where not everything's better at this point. Right, upstairs. And here's Ciri. Bit soaked through by the looks of things, but she's here.
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
What about?
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Okay, we're going to go with her.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But
yeah,
two
they're
heads
not.
are better than one. Let's get this over with.
That's two of the sorceresses at least safe, to a point safe.
Geralt stays or we both leave.
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine.
What's their plan?
So long as he does not interrupt.
I'm all ears.
Think of me as part of the decor.
I want rid of those gloves. Then gauntlets are horrible, but
plans for you.
We haven't found anything better yet.
Plans. Surely you remember.
What about yourself, Elvis? What do you prefer, open world or linear?
Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us. We are saddened our dear sisters Kira and Sheila will not join in this endeavor, but the circumstances preclude any prolonged mourning. What is your decision?
She won't
Will
join
you
them.
join us?
As before, I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet.
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation.
And a bit.
This time we offer you a partnership.
With the lodge, someone's always in charge. The lodge is wanted by the law. You'll be on the run again. Yeah, it's not a partnership, is it? You prefer open worlds, but you do feel the need for linear adventures.
That's garbage.
Okay.
Some have always taken the reins, while others politely nodded.
A wise and capable sorceress finds the role, the position that best
Yeah, I've
suits
played
her.
linear games, but yeah, I do prefer big open worlds.
Supreme. You deserve to lead. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalark for that.
You allow this. Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
No, we don't believe his intentions are pure. We had this in the last stream where we were trying to convince Ciri that Avalark can't be trusted 100%. We don't know what his real reason is. No, but better him than you. Yes, Avalark can be trusted. I don't trust anyone. It's Ciri's decision. That's the good decision.
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We did
We
warn
will
of this
assure
before.
you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship.
Can the door open
Unlike
and close, but no one else has come and joined in the conversation?
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalach awaits down at the port.
Well, they've given her a choice. She's allowed time to think about it, so she can make her own decision. We're not making decisions for Siri. She'll make her own decisions. We can only guide her as best we can.
So? I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
She's got a lot to think about. Okay, we can meet Avalark by the ship. So let's have a look at mission level. We are now level 36. We've got 13 unspent points. The reason we've got unspent points is because currently it's been pointless to spend them. Mainly because nothing really helps us. Quest complete, final preparations. Battle preparations is now the new quest. We'll check the level and then see what we're going to be doing. But let's give it a good save while we're here. It's a good opportunity to save. Okay. So, battle preparations is back in Arg Skellige. What we've been doing all the way through this playthrough so far is doing all the missions below the main story before we leave an area. And I don't think there's a reason to change currently. So, anything below level 28 we want to do before we leave. So we've got Of Swords and Dumplings. Go to docks after dusk to meet Hattori supplier. So this mission is a witch without a blade is like a potter without hands, and thus they're always on the lookout for skilled smiths to reforge or repair the deadly limbs. One day we encountered a certain Hattori, a former master swordsmith. Geralt convinced the man to give up this dough business. Yes, we convinced him to give up his dough business and return to his former practice. This will be the start of a strange and toilsome adventure involving Skellige's dumplings, shady ore dealers, and, I kid you not, crafting supplies. Okay. So we're going to go to the docks. I'm hoping we don't bump into Avalark at the docks and start that chain of events, because I would like to be able to do everything else before we leave. I'm guessing he'll give us a choice, to be fair, rather than just leave straight away, but we'll see. So off to the docks. We're going to go and meet supplier. As long as it's after dusk. What time? It's in the morning, so we'll probably have to meditate until nightfall.
Oh, that's bad enough.
Okay. Yeah, as long as we don't activate the Avalark quest, we should be okay. But this is what we like. This is the way we've done it so far for this relaxed playthrough, is to do everything below the main story. Don't see the point in changing that. I know we're getting quite close to the end of it. It feels like we're getting close to the end of the story. Although I thought the battle at Kaer Morhen may have been the final thing, but it obviously wasn't by the end of it. Okay, so may have to wait. There's the Tory.
Order's gonna rise.
Not him. Okay, I think we've just got to wait. So if we meditate until dusk, I don't know what time dusk is. Dusk is night time, I think. Let's go there, and that's nightfall. I don't know what time dusk actually counts as, to be fair.
Ah, to hell with it.
That's not dusk, is it? I don't think. Because we're here. Okay, so let's try after midnight. Or midnight itself.
Why are you looking at me cross-eyed, grey boy? Oh,
there we go, we found the guy. We could speak to him before, but he won't actually give us what we wanted.
it's nearby. Ready?
Let's go. I actually don't know where we're going.
The way.
Splendid. Come.
Like I say, this mission is below the main story. So we're just following him to make a deal with a supplier. We're basically his backup.
His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully.
Okay, we're going to see the King of Beggars. We've met him a few times already, to be fair. That should make life a little bit easier the fact we know him. And we've dealt with him on a few occasions, so this should go okay, hopefully. I don't really want to start a fight with the King of Beggars now.
Elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Although they don't seem to recognise us, strangely.
Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
I'm not a big fan of non-negotiable.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50%
50%.
of your profits.
50%. No, we're negotiating.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the king of beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
35 is better than 50.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
But perhaps we should... You should go home, elf.
He didn't seem too pleased with the offer.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I don't think he was too happy about the 35%.
Oh, tin boy. Too much drink. It softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Okay, I think we're killing some dwarfs for a second.
Damn it.
This Cleaver's boys. News travels fast. What do we do?
Right, him down. I don't mind how many of the King of Beggars
Geralt, quickly!
guys die. My only thing was to hope that Hattori was okay. Right, before we leave, I know he's probably in a rush to leave, but I want to loot all the good stuff. Can't leave anything on the floor. It's all worth coin at somewhere. Right, now we can get out of here. It went smoothly to a point, and then went downhill pretty quickly after that.
Careful! There could be more in there! Careful! There could be more in there!
Follow me.
Well, come on then. Come on, Hattori. We'll keep you safe. He didn't seem too pleased with 35%, which is a bit concerning. I thought it was a good deal. Going down from 50% to 35, that's a good deal.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't
Dennis, good evening, how are you? Yeah, caught me by surprise this morning.
You never know with Cleaver.
Can you give us any men?
Can you provide protection?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low.
I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all.
Thanks,
Can't guarantee
down the line, the bosses will make a
safety.
deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait.
Hattori doesn't want to stick around, does he?
Good luck.
We just pulled out the deal of a lifetime for him. Yeah,
Hattori,
he wants us to run. Right, we're going to go back to his dumpling shop, speak to him there.
We can go at it here, or at my place.
So let's head back to the dumpling shop. We've got 20 crowns. We've got some gear to sell at some point. We picked up off the dwarfs as well. Oh, I'm drinking. That's why it's all going funny. I thought I was eating food, but I'm drinking Everjuice, which is obviously alcoholic. Vitality regeneration per enemy killed. It's decent bonuses, but actually I don't want to be drunk the whole time. We'll take the dumpling. I hate drunkenness in games. It bugs the hell out of me. Mainly because it plays in my eyes, I think, more than anything else. Right, this is a dumpling shop. The drunkenness will wear off. Hopefully sooner rather than later. We're on 153, dropped a little, but most stayed.
Hattori, you in there?
Oh, it always goes up and down all the time, Dennis. I'll wake up tomorrow and we've lost 2 or 3 by then. It happens.
Don't be
That's why I say
silly.
to everyone, ignore the numbers.
No, never. I shall stay in here.
Even at this stage, I don't pay too much attention to it. I had a look this morning and saw what it was. Other than that, I don't pay attention to it that much. It's not about the numbers. It's about what you do. As long as you're enjoying what you're doing. That's what it's always been about for me.
Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
He's scared,
Too
isn't
late
he?
now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
Must we?
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
We only wanted him to start back up again so we'd get some decent gear.
Geralt, I beg you, they'll kill me.
No, we've got much choice. We're going to find him a bodyguard. You got anyone in mind? We're a witcher. We find creatures. We don't find bodyguards.
Sucrus often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak. Wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted not on the best of terms.
Oh, really?
That is to say, he demanded a bonus and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't.
So it looks like we're going to pay you the bonus that he was meant to pay himself. Right, ignore the drunkenness, it will disappear. It was just because of what we drank, just to get health regaining. It shouldn't take too long to disappear. It's gone. I ate a dumpling hoping that would soak it up. But it was just disappearing at the same time anyway. Right, let's go and find this Sucrus and see if he'll become a bodyguard. The idea was to get this guy back making weapons so we could get some mastercrafted weapons for him. That was the whole point in it. It's turning out to be a bit more of a pain in the butt than we thought, I think.
Long live Radovid.
But he's meant to be in Dandelion's pub, so hopefully. I say that. He's actually here.
Yes, I should interject.
He's already fighting. It's always a good sign.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
I think you're done conversing.
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
I do like the Skellige people. They think they're big and mean. We've got a bit of a fist fight with this guy just to prove who's boss.
Not more than 4 yesterday, in this very inn, at that very table, a fella stuck another with a knot as he demanded cards and draws. Just not merchant.
Oh, pathetic.
I think we got him. Nearly. I nearly got him. There we go, he's down. He would be a good bodyguard. We're just slightly tougher.
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
That's the only way of getting respect with people from Skellige.
An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside.
Got to fight them first, and once you beat them, you have their respect. And then they'll talk to you normally. It's worked all the time so far anyway. How much are we going to have to pay him though to work for the blacksmith? That's the problem. You're the merchant, why'd you fight us? Work out what happened first.
What was that about?
Always ask the other questions first before the story questions.
That ploughing rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother-in-law?
Prick-in-law, more like. Sweet talk made first. Skellige mead, we need barrels, we'll be rich men. So, I brought it in. Then he starts going on about unforeseen storage costs, net gross balances, and I don't know what else.
Business and family just don't mix.
They definitely don't mix, do they?
Exactly, mate.
Okay, we've got a job for you.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Not for us.
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're the barter. Favor for a favor, aye?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Hattori is to blame. What are we agreeing to?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Okay. Well, considering we've just seen his brother-in-law spark out on the floor, Well, that shouldn't be too bad.
Boy at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. It was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
He just wants to destroy the mead.
But it's fair.
Right, off back to the docks then, I think. So we can either convince him to pay his dues, or we're downstairs, aren't we? So we've got to convince him to pay his dues, or we can smash the mead. We're actually not in Dandelion's pub either, I've just realised we're in this one.
Hey there, handsome.
I suppose we should give it a chance of trying to convince him. I don't really want to smash the mead, to be fair. Although that's what he wants us to do. I'm not sure whether I just want to smash the mead. He doesn't care about the money, does he? That's the thing. Well, it would convince me better. Why? Thanos is underwater, I think. Or is it on the ship? It's on the ship, isn't it?
Long live Radovid.
Yeah.
Bye tomorrow.
Right, there he is. Let's talk to the merchant first. If he's got a bit of an attitude, we're smashing the mead.
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay. Just as
I don't think we're getting
getting
the money. I think we're smashing the mead. Oh, actually, let's find out the problem first. We can convince him.
Got a problem with Sucrus?
With our Jedi mind trick.
I thought, mead. I shall import mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know.
Palm trees now grow in Skellige.
Palm trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. A letter of credit acceptable? Redeemable.
I do love doing the Jedi mind trick, to be
Yes.
fair.
I'm on my way.
Just because it's just an easy way of dealing with situations. Right, job done. Nice and easy. Let's go back to Sucrose and say we solved this problem. And then hopefully it'll be Hattori's new bodyguard. Although we haven't told him who he's working for yet, so that could still turn on us yet. So when he finds out, how is he going to react? That's my only concern.
I was made for loving.
Okay, back into the pub. I think is he downstairs? Yeah, yeah, he's downstairs. That's a drunk. Where is he? Oh, he's there.
Greetings.
Hi, Geralt. How you doing?
Right, we got you going back.
Took care of it.
Or we think we did,
Trader said
anyway.
he'd give you a letter of credit issued by the Vivaldi's bank.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say
I would,
that.
yeah,
We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him. Don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Well, that job done. Okay, we now need to return back to Hattori and let him know that we've solved his worries. He now has a bodyguard. We don't have to do it because we haven't got the time to be his bodyguard. So back to Hattori now and see how this plays out. I'm hoping that sets him up and we can then start having a look at some decent weapons that he can make for us. That's the hope, anyway. We shall see. It never goes that simply, that's the thing. There's always something else to throw a spanner in the works. And this is the hope that Cleaver's men haven't got to him already. No, guards are on the doorways.
Stay out of my way.
We have set him up. Definitely held our side of the bargain at the very least.
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sukrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price.
Forced,
but
were
I
you
was
now?
glad to do it. Thank you.
Right.
Finally accepting orders for swords.
And he's a master craftsman as well.
Sadly, no.
Ah, really?
I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on
There's
them
always
as well.
something. It's never that simple.
He bought them cheap from swordmakers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you... No. You'd never agree.
Will we not? We haven't got much choice. If I want decent weapons, what choice do we
Van
have?
Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
Borrow a little.
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Yeah.
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So
Really?
what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet...
I don't need a
catapults.
trebuchet. I don't need a catapult.
Alright,
I just want a decent sword.
Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sukrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Okay, we're off to steal supplies. I'm hoping, though, if we leave him alone, is he going to get killed?
Honor in the fatherland.
Greetings.
Because obviously we don't want to take all the men away.
Geralt, how are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
There we go.
Fine.
Nice and easy.
When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
I'm just hoping if we leave Hattori alone, he's not going to get killed by Cleve and his men. That's the concern.
Stay out of my way.
I know the marker's now there for a blacksmith as well, but I don't want to go to him and then it say he still can't do it because of the supplies. So we've got to finish this chain of missions first. The reason we're doing this is it's below the main story level, and that's what we've done all the way through this playthrough. Is any mission below the main story we try and clear before we move area, and the next main story mission is going to take us to Skellige. So we need to do this beforehand, along with a few other things as well, to be fair. Okay, we've got to wait till night time. It is now 4:33, 4 in the morning. Should be okay.
All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk.
One guard.
We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
Okay, so we've got one guard to deal with. Obviously, I don't really want to kill him. We can avoid it, because that creates noise and mess.
Bordanian soldier boys are so close. They want to be
to go out for my coin. What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about.
What?
Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, plowing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
I was going to say, we're quite well known by people.
Witcher? Well, it all makes sense now.
I don't know who that guy is.
Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
You trade heads with Troll. A friend of Yap and Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off or I'll lose my temper. Now!
I'm not too sure who that guy is, but
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
he's obviously got an issue with us at some point. We might have done something to him and not know about it now.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van
Yeah, a
Horn's
few
warehouse?
things. Because he's friendly with us, he knows us via someone else. I'm going to pay him. I wouldn't normally pay. I would normally use a Jedi mind trick, but I kind of just want to pay him.
Your Zigrin sends his regards.
By Rune Durin, just don't nick everything.
And hurry, get it done while I'm in the privy.
There you go. We could have used Jedi Mind Trick, but because he was friendly, I didn't really want to.
Those crafting supplies.
I didn't want to, you know, force him, essentially.
Must be it.
Right, there's ammonia there. That's one. We've got 3 to find. There's ammonia over here.
Does stink of ammonia.
Does indeed. Is there something on the floor we can pick up? I'm not necessarily. I just wanted to see what it was inside the box. I wasn't actually planning. I don't like stealing, so
that'd be it.
I'm not going to steal anything.
Signal them now.
No matter how much I would like to. Right, we're job done. Nice and easy. Mark the crates up.
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Oi, Geralt. It's the bloke Hattori told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
He sleeps with Cleaver.
Sucrus, why are you here? With the sorcerer? Oh, now I see.
Well, the stealing didn't quite go to plan.
Hell of a jest you pulled.
Hattori sent you. That ploughing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine.
Oh, that's the brother-in-law.
Thresh him. Understood.
No wonder.
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Always happy for a fight. Let's start. Yeah, let's dance. I'll take a fight.
Give him here, Sucrus.
Tweerside.
They wanted a fight, we'll give them a fight. The thing is, fire works brilliantly against humans, so... Right, it's him down. One bandit left. Job done.
We could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, forgive me. I love you like a brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good is bickering?
So yeah, he's the brother-in-law to Sucrose, the bodyguard we hired, who we used our Jedi Mind Trick on to pay back Sucrose.
But what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes too. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I had to pay him a visit too.
Okay, looks like we're done. A few things to pick up, which hopefully we can then just sail to Hattori. So although it looked like we killed Van Horn, we didn't. It seems he was just knocked out conveniently. Right, back to Hattori. He should have the supplies, and hopefully we've gained ourselves a Master Smith in the process. And that, hoping that mission is also done. He's going to give us the sword that he promised us as well. It doesn't guarantee it being our level or better than what we're using because we're higher than the mission level. But we shall see what he's got in mind for us. There we go, we unlocked access to Master Blacksmith services, now you can forge blades at the highest. That was the whole aim of this mission, Fred, was to try and get that done. Hopefully we've got some decent diagrams. Because if we haven't, that's going to be an issue. Right, here's Hattori.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Good to hear it.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. Have no need of Sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
Okay. Can you work in peace now?
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
Does that mean I don't want him to make anything for us now? Because we don't know how good that sword is going to be.
Greetings, Geralt.
That's the downside. My sword ready.
My sword ready yet?
Not quite. Come back later.
Worth a chance. Let's see what he's selling.
What do you have on offer?
There's no point looking at crafting a sword, just in case what he gives us is better. We can sell the junk we picked up off the fights we've just had, though. So that's the hatchet's all gone as well. That gets our weight down a bit more as well. So you got anything decent? He's got some decent weapons. Obviously... Oh, wow. We lose the armor piercing and we lose the yard sign. The yard sign we don't use very much, so that's not a big deal. We gain the critical hit and plus 3%. We gain 40 damage. So the way I've always looked at when it's time to upgrade is generally, unless it's something we find naturally, there's no point buying something unless the lowest damage is higher than our max damage on our currently equipped weapon. Otherwise, it's just a waste. And currently, it's not. What about this one? Witch Hunter's Sword. Does more damage, but again, it's not worth the change. We've got a crossbow there. That's better than our current crossbow. We don't use the crossbow enough, but I do like having the best one we can possibly have. And that's a really good one. The only thing is, I have got the ability to craft one. A crossbow. That is, I think it's the Ursine crossbow. There it is. 210 attack power. No armor piercing. Do I really need to buy ingredients? Can I not? I can probably make the ingredients myself. If I know what it is I'm looking for, I probably can, to be fair. I would have thought we'd be able to just make them ourselves. Create item is an option, actually, so maybe we can. It will cost us money, though. I don't want to buy it. If we can create it, we'll create it. Yeah, it's decent stats. It's an Ursine crossbow. We're going to craft it while we're here. There we go. Oh, that wasn't... I was hoping to create the items we needed, but it doesn't matter. To be fair, actually, whilst we're here, I know he's going to give us a sword and we don't know how good it's going to be. But I want to see if we've got anything better than we're currently using in terms of crafting wise. The Vestino, we need another level for gaining that one. We can do the Griffin sword up to enhanced. Yeah, we could do it up to enhanced and that's it though. Harpy, again, would increase us. Negotiator. That's the only downside, you can't compare it. I know you can see the differences. That's actually pretty good. If I knew he wasn't going to give us a sword and we don't know how good it's going to be, that would be a good one to take to make. We've got the crowns to use, so it's not that big a deal. Steel sword, anything good? Black Unicorn is level 46. Wow, that's one of the new ones we picked up. Anything good? Not that's our level that we can make. Witch Hunter's sword is lower. The Witch Slayer is good by 11, but actually rubbish on everything else. So that's fine. We'll hold off on the Negotiator, the silver sword we can craft, until we know what he's going to give us. Oh, actually.
Listen, would you craft
Let's
something
fix our
for me?
gear while we're here as well. It's always worth fixing our stuff when we can. Okay. We'll swap a crossbow over as well. I don't know if it's better than the one he had in stock, but I like the idea of using that one. Mainly because if we have more than one piece of Witcher gear, it actually gives us a bonus. Yeah. So that's not too bad. As I say, we need to use crossbow a little bit more anyway. So we need to come back to him before that mission is finished. High stakes is a Gwent tournament. I'm not worried about doing that before we leave. We have got the Fists of Fury Novigrad where we can compete in the fights. Again, I'm not overly worried. Should we do it now? Could do that now, to be fair. The 3 fighting locations aren't too far away from each other, and we're near one here. So we may as well head to that one, I think, while we're here. I know it's marking up the other one, isn't it? That's the only downside. So yeah, it's the one that's this way. So we're going to quickly do these 3 fights, and then maybe go back, get the sword, and then we need to have a look at what missions to do before we start heading to Skellige.
You'll squirt your kidneys.
Do you say he'll squirt your kidneys?
Name's Geralt.
Patty Gruber. I'm a bookie. I trust you're here to fight.
These fights can be really simple, but other times they can be really tricky. I'm on a maximum wager though.
I'm ready.
We are over leveled, so it shouldn't be too bad to be fair.
At last, our champion Archibald O'Neill to face Geralt. Fight!
Fight! Let's go. We've done the ones in Vellum previously. What did he just do? Poke us in the eye or something? Stunned him there with our block. With a big punch there. Oh, both went for a big punch. It's blocking us really now. It's down. Nice easy 50 crowns.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. The man who
Wasn't too bad a fight, to be fair.
Archibald O'Neill. Bravo to Geralt. A beautiful bout.
I wasn't really going for beautiful, we'll take it.
Who do I gotta fight?
You two other local champions to choose from. Pile Driver and Captain
I'm Pile Driver.
Guard. And here's your prize.
What's our prize? The money, I think. Right, on to the next one. 100 crowns. Money's not really an issue. It hasn't been because I don't generally spend it. The money's never been a big deal for us all the way through this playthrough so far. It's always nice to earn a little bit extra when we can. But yeah, we've never really struggled, especially because we sell all the other gear that's no good. I'm only stored the swords that I've got names to them, just because I'm weird like that. In general, we get rid of everything. We've always got money. By the time we've done these 2 more fights, we should then be able to go back and potentially see what sword he's got for us. Maybe buy the negotiator as well, depending. Right, there should be another fight here to be had. Right, where's my bookie? There we go, Master Claytop.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge?
Always.
Will you face our tavern's champion?
I don't know who this one is. Oh, we can bat 80 this time.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
So we're leaving Pile Driver till last. Obviously not on purpose, it's just the way it's happened.
Has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George.
We still need to do the fights in Skellige as well.
I should have a chat.
About what?
Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
What's the recommendation?
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
I don't want to cheat, but I also want to see what he wants us to do.
How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
Yeah, we're not throwing the fight.
Kiss my ass, Master Clayton.
You'll regret that.
Mainly because if we do, then that's the mission chain gone. And I don't want to fail a mission chain. But I also don't want to cheat. I want to prove that we're the strongest fighter. Oh, he is the Pile Driver. He's a big old guy, actually. He's a big guy. This may be an interesting fight. Actually, he looked bigger standing there waiting to fight.
That's it, you're in for it.
To a block. There we go. Nice knee. Go up against the wall. Oh, there we go. The right hook took him down.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt.
He doesn't seem too pleased that we won.
There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the...
Yeah, we'll do the final one, and that's the Novigrad fight's done. And then we hopefully will go and see if our sword's ready. Okay, last one to do, and then we'll head back and see if Hattori's done our weapon. Wasn't too bad. I should have probably not pushed it as much as I did. The more you push it, the more you are countered. We did take a bit of damage. Not the end of the world. Just could have avoided the damage. Okay. I wondered if there's a fast travel point nearer, but there isn't. So let's just sprint around the streets of Novigrad. 7 o'clock in the morning. Nice little jog before we start the day. Right. Iron Mortimer is who we're up against next. I think he's one of the guards, isn't he? This could be interesting. That's not what I wanted to do. I was going to give some coin to the beggar. No.
I ain't a feed.
He won't let us. Whenever we play a game where there's beggars, I always try and give them coin.
Which is good.
Right, the bookie.
It matters not what you're called. It matters not where you're from. What matters is if you're prepared to fight Captain Mortimer.
Captain Mortimer's going down.
I met the captain once.
I remember you, mutant.
The air grows thick with hostility. Place your bets quick.
How much are we going to be able to bet this time?
Much longer.
Ready to fight. I could have asked who organises them, but I probably should have done, to be fair.
I'm ready.
95 crowns on the line.
Fight.
Let's see, can we beat the captain?
Here now!
So that's what happens whenever we try and overdo the attack, is we get stunned. So we've got to try not to overdo the attack.
Come on, come closer.
He's constantly backing off. We blocked the knee there.
Troops, here now!
Why is he calling for his troops? Missed him with the spinning back fist there. He's down. Nice little uppercut to finish him off.
Geralt of Rivia dethrones Captain Mortimer! Behold your prize champion!
Job done.
You have earned the honor to challenge
No, not quite.
champion, Durden the Tailor. You will find him in Far Corners and fight there as well after sundown.
So one more fight to have. Fight the Tailor for the Novigrad title. We've got the Vellum title. There's still one more fight to be had. We'll have to meditate, I think, to get time to move as well before we can do the fight. How far are we going to go for this one? A little way away. Might be better to go to the fast travel gate to head down to Glory Gate there, to be fair. Because there's a fast travel gate near us now. We can take that. If we left over the bridge, might as well use the fast travel while we can, otherwise it takes even longer to get there. All these people queuing up to try and get inside. Okay, so down here to the Glory Gate, and then let's go and find this fight for the Championship of Novigrad. As I say, we are over leveled, so it shouldn't be too bad a fight, to be fair. Sometimes though, the level doesn't matter. Right, there's my bookie.
We've been expecting you. We're already taking bets.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawny. In what world could you possibly
In
me?
every single world.
May seem all skin and bones, but
how are we skin and bones?
He defeated the sergeant to the bloody Baron of Velen.
We did. This champion's a dick.
This elf's a dick. That been the case with all champions of Novigrad?
No, I am the first. Do you know why they call me the Tailor? It began after I gutted some men with these very hands.
I knew that was going to be a shitty story.
The humour at times is quite cool. Right, let's start the fight. Or we can bet the whole 120 crowns. We'll be doing that for sure.
Fight the Tailor. So let's do this.
Time for the Tailor to go down.
Novigraders, one and all, a momentous occurrence. Before us in just minutes, Geralt of Rivia will face the Tailor.
Come here, bitch. Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
Really? He's got a mouth, hasn't he? Definitely got a mouth on him, this guy.
Might at least have died with dignity.
Come on.
Okay, he's a little bit tougher than the previous ones. Couldn't attack too many times before he You got us there. Nice little spinning back fist. He blocked our big punch. Nice knee there though. He's down. Put up a bit more of the fight than the others, to be fair.
Durden is champion no more. Henceforth, the title belongs to the Drifter. If you've not had your fill of slapabouts just yet, you'll find other
I think we've already done the we have done the Velen one. I'm pretty sure we've got Skellige to do at some point. But that is that job done. Ignore what it's saying. That's a DLC which we're not doing yet because we're not quite at that point. Yeah, we've done the Velen one already. I think it's Skellige we haven't done. Fist of Fury, Skellige. There we go. So let's see if our sword is now ready. Where is that? It's not actually telling us, but we can't have passed enough time then. Later to see if it's finished the sword. Let's meditate for a day. Just to see if that then changes. If it does, we'll head back. Because I don't... There's other missions to do before we leave. But I kind of want to check the sword out first. Still not giving us a location, is it? Okay, so we have to do a different quest first then. So that is everything in Novigrad itself, other than of swords and dumplings. I'm not too worried about the Gwent stuff at this point. The Novigrad closed city. So after Geralt and Triss raided their outposts and killed Menga, the witch hunt decided to exact revenge on mages and freaks of all kinds. The city swarmed with armed units searching for anyone with slightly pointy ears or a whiff of the occult about them. So we came up across this somewhere. I think we came across this mission elsewhere. And there's 2 more people to speak to. So let's go and do those. We'll probably fast travel to here and head across the bridge. There's also a mission to pick up there as well. We'll grab that whilst there. That makes the most sense. We've got about 15 minutes left, so we'll see how much more we can do. But this is a mission we got a while back. I think we actually picked this up as we were leaving Novigrad for Skellige the first time. And we just didn't go back to it because we was on our way out at the time. So we'll go and have a look. There's also, like I say, a mission to pick up as well. The explanation point, the yellow one on the map, is a mission we've found just by coming this way previously. So I'm going to pick up the other mission first, which is this Lucy.
What's the problem?
My house. Something haunts it. It howls and rattles chains, shatters plates. I fear merely being there. Will you see what sort of phantom this is? I'll spare no amount of gold.
Yeah, we'll take it on.
Sounds like a white or a puff bow.
Fine. I don't know either of those two are. We know what a white is though, not a puff bow.
So much. Come with me. I will show you the way.
So we'll do this quest before we do. I know it's part of this mission is actually part of the closed city missions. This is part of what we wanted. Which I wasn't expecting. So this is part of the mission we actually just started doing, so that makes sense. Oh, there's a witch hunter. It's a trap. Okay.
Don't enjoy being tricked.
No, not happy about that.
I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
Except
yeah.
The hunters knew exactly who they were waiting for. Reeks of a trap to me.
Never happy when someone's played us like that.
Perhaps I've not been completely candid, especially as I've no gold for the reward either. Which does not mean you shall walk away empty-handed. Here, a key to a treasure.
That's
there
the
are
second
3
key.
in all. Follow the hunters to find the other 2. I must flee now.
So we need 1 more key. Have they left behind their goods? They have. Oh, a warrant. Wanted, 3 bandits in possession of magic contraband. Objects are dangerous banned to be destroyed immediately. Lucy, known as the Fox, hiding on Temple Island near the bridge. Fritz, hiding near the Crooked House. And Walter, last seen in the Lace Halls near the Future Grove. Bandits will be apprehended or, if they resist, killed where they stand. That's the same warrant as well there. Yeah. Right, we've got one more to look for. Not going to steal from anyone. Although, I'm not stealing, but I don't mind looking. The door's locked anyway. I don't mind looking, because if it is something like one of the Witcher gears, then I'll take that. If it is. I'll take the plants as well, though, to be fair. There we go. Right, so this next person we need to find is all the way down there. There's no shortcut, we just got to follow it.
It's hard to light a fire in this weather. Dum, dum, dum.
So that's the second key done. Yeah, I can't remember. I think we found the first key completely accidentally, and that's what opened up the mission. But it was a little while ago now, hence why the witch hunters were quite easy to take out, because we're a lot higher level than what the mission wants you to be. But that's just because of where we are in the story. This is why I've been trying to do any mission below main story level before we move the main story on. But in doing so, we do level up fairly quickly, and because of that, we are going to be over leveled for everything, even the main story. Doesn't mean the fights are any easier, some are still quite tricky. But yeah, we're never really going to be under leveled. And obviously gear does help too, to be fair. And the current bonus we've got on gear makes a massive difference. That's why I'm reluctant to change. For an extra 10 armour, I don't think it's worth losing some of the bonuses sometimes. Right, we're looking for a person. There's an old lady there. No. I don't know who I need to speak to. Oh, what about this old man? No. Oh, there's nothing on the floor here. What's this? Concerned citizen. I think we've seen this sermon before, to be fair. While fire is turned to ash, no men can restore. Yeah, we've seen this. Thus we too, having surrendered our souls to its church, can never abandon our holy faith. He who once knows the warmth of its holy flame and then renounces it, commits a sin 1,000 times worse than the ignorant man who spits on our faith without ever knowing it. Such an apostate will surely suffer a long and painful death and then eternal torture in the afterlife. We've seen that a few times. Right, can we see the person we need to speak to?
Damn this weather.
Problem is, it could be anyone. Someone in this vicinity. Could be in the house. There's people in here, but I don't think it's them.
Yes, yes.
No,
Push.
I don't think it's them. We're looking for a person.
Rain was coming, shut off sky, felt him. Waste of breath.
Wind's howling.
Not any of these people.
Salutations, Master.
None of them are too pleased to talk to us either, are they?
Shut off sky,
Okay, where are they?
Rain was coming. Felt it in my bones.
Anyone in the house? Well, he's dead. Could be him.
Dead. Damn, Hunter's got here first.
Okay. So the hunter's got him first. I'm not gonna, even though he's dead, I'm still not looting his house. I will, if there's a chest, I'll have a look. Just in case it has a Witcher gear in, but it doesn't, by the looks of things. Right, are we meant to be... Unless that's not him. Although he said the hunter's got to him first. Which tells me it is him. Anything upstairs? So we're not taking anything, I'm just looking to see if there's anything up here. Oh, what's this? Oh! Hidden doorway. Interesting. And is that a key? It is a key.
Wonder what this is.
We'll take the book for Slaughter Sintra. Right, we've now got to find the safe to free keys going. I found it. That's not. I didn't mean that. I didn't know that was the safe. So we got some loot. Was it worth it? Probably not. It's more crafting material than anything else. There's nothing else decent in here, I wouldn't have said. Yeah, it wasn't as good as I was hoping, to be fair. Right, can we go and collect our weapon? His location's still not coming up on the map. Which tells me it's not ready to be collected. Right, what do we got? We've got about 5 minutes. So, the only thing to check actually, have we got any missions, any Witcher contracts in Novigrad? We have. We got 3 that are below the level of the main story. So we'll go for the lowest one first. And it is just along from where we are now, even better. So we're going to go and do the Witcher contracts that we have. We'll hopefully get 1 done now, and we'll have to continue the rest next Saturday. And then once the Witcher contracts are done, that should be all the side missions and contracts and stuff done. So which means we can leave Velen, because that's everything under the main story level done.
It just rains and rains.
Oh, another sermon. Them sermons are everywhere. Right, we've got to find the guy who put the Witcher contract up. He is upstairs by the looks of it. Go and find out what we're dealing with and where.
Watch your step.
And we'll haggle for money as well, I think. We've gone too high, we have. We've haggled on some of these. Not all of them though. Let's find out.
Yes?
Count Kurt Dysart.
Are you here regarding the contract?
Wanted to hire a Witcher, didn't you?
I did, but not just any vagabond. One hears all manner of stories about the lunatics of the School of the Cat. Which do you belong
Not
to?
the cat. School of the Wolf.
School of the Wolf.
Ah, yes. A good one. I knew a Witcher of this school. Barnabas? No. Though his name did begin with a B. Never mind. To the matter at hand. Not long past, I acquired an estate east of Novigrad. I got it on the cheap, you see.
Okay, so some into the east of Novigrad.
Rid of it. Now I've learned the building is said to be haunted.
Goes to explain the seller's urgency.
I do not believe in ghosts. It is that simple. But my men say the house shakes at night. Walls crumble, while even the floors move about. Is there anything to be done? A remedy for this?
Let's talk reward first, shall we?
Let's talk about my reward first.
I beg your pardon? Asking for coin already? But you've not done the job.
Need to make sure it's worth my time.
Got to make sure.
Just look at that. Arrives in Novigrad and he's off his head in minutes. Very well. How much do you believe this should cost
Everything you've got. So, starting rate is 267. The max we can go to is 366. So let's try 315.
Yes.
Done that a few times. I guess them at a roughly middle-ish, and they generally accept most of the time. Sometimes they don't. Let's go a bit lower, but that wasn't too bad.
Get there.
A
bit of a bonus in it.
Joins the property. The house itself you should recognize easily. Cracks cover its walls. Here's the key. And good luck.
Okay, we've only got a few minutes left. We may just about have time to finish this off before we finish. May not get the reward from him today, but we should be able to do the actual creature at the very least. That's the aim. And then obviously how far away it is. I don't want to read, I want to leave. Right, where are we heading? Oh, okay. There's even a village up there we've not been to yet. That's got missions on it as well. Do you know what? I think we leave via the gate over here and maybe ride to this little homestead here, grab the missions there, and then we may be out of time. That might be our best route, I think. Just because we're not going to have time. We've only got a couple of minutes left. Let's see how far we get. There's no fast. If there's a fast travel point closer to it, it wouldn't be so bad. I'm trying to go over here. So forward and then take a right. Trying to follow the pathways can be tricky. Sometimes the mini-map's not enough. You've got to look at the main map just to really see where you're going. I'm annoyed we've not been able to collect our sword rewards yet. But before we leave Novigrad to Skellige, we'll collect that reward. Hopefully. We're on the right track. Take a right. And then a left. And then we should be heading towards a bridge.
Whoa!
Show us what
you're bringing in. The time of the cleansing has come.
Okay, so from here we need to be heading the other way. We'll call Rochin though. We're gonna head over here and grab that before we finish today. I was gonna call Rochin, but actually I might have to wait till past this. Wasn't aiming to do that. Okay. We haven't rode Roach in a while because we've been in Novigrad for quite a while now. Why are you in the most awkward place?
Giddy up.
I do think he does that on purpose sometimes. Right, we're going to head to this little homestead that we've not been to before. There's a mission board there that we've not collected. So worth having a look. That will give us some new missions. Obviously, if they're below main story level, we'll do them in the next stream. That'll be the plan. If they're over, we'll wait until we've done the main story, which is when we head to Skellige. But yeah, it looks like we've got another 2 Witcher contracts to do before we leave. There's some in Velen as well, and that's not too far away. We've got over there. Wolves. Don't need to stop and fight wolves. If there was something else, it could have been a creature den, and that's probably worth stopping and taking on. But yeah, other than that, I don't think it is. More wolves to our left as well. So we're going to follow this road until we get to a fork and take the left. Have it quicker, because I know we're massively running out of time. So we've moved to some of the, so far this evening, we've managed to move some of the main story on, which is important. We managed to free Margarita, which was something we was aiming to do from the prison. And I think that the prison went quite well, to be fair. I don't think it made any major errors. I think it went really well, and she is free at the very least. There we go, Yantra. It's a big dog. There's side missions to pick up here as well. So pick these up. The Aparian Phantom is a new quest. Anything else? Was that it? I think that's it. I'm guessing that's a Witcher contract, be my guess. So yeah, the Beast of Honorton we need to do in Velen. Swamp Thing's just collecting money, so not to worry about that one. Phantom of the Trade Route. We should really do that. That's below main story as well. Lord of the Wood. The Oxen Fort Drunk. They're all below main story. What did I just pick up? I can't remember what the name of the one we just picked up was, but it's not there currently. Treasure hunts. No. It must be a Witcher contract, but I can't remember which one, what it was called. But we've got a couple of... It might be the Phantom of the Trade Route, to be fair. But we have definitely got a few things to do. before we leave Novigrad at the very least. Including next time, which will be next Saturday evening, we'll continue the contract for Doors Slamming Shut, which is this one over there. Hopefully our sword from Hattori will be ready as well. That'll be the hope. We have got a lot of character points to spend as well. I just don't really have anything that I kind of want to change or improve on currently. So I don't see a reason of changing them as it stands, but I probably should be looking at if we can what would be better for us. But unfortunately we are out of time. 2 hours is not enough, is it, sometimes? That's the problem with Evening Exchange only being 2 hours. But while we exit out, that is us done for this weekend. We have got our community post and our start again. The scheduled video will go out tomorrow 1 PM GMT. With the scheduled community post at 8 PM GMT tomorrow as well. The video has got a little bit of talking from me in it before the actual schedule itself, just to explain this coming week. We are going to be quite tricky for streams. There is one on Wednesday. We just don't know what time it's going to start and finish yet. I'm still waiting for that timings on my other half for when she's going out for the day and stuff. So that one will be, I'll post on the community page when I know more. Hopefully before Wednesday morning. That's the hope. And we've got Dying Light to continue. We are going to carry on the Riddler trophies on Tuesday evening as well next week. And obviously The Witcher continues next Saturday evening as well, as a usual relaxed playthrough spot. But that is us for this evening. Thank you all for joining us. Thanks for the likes, the comments, the views and the conversation. Very much appreciate all of you. And thank you to everyone who supported us over the past 2 and a bit years. 4,000 subscribers as of this morning. It was incredible. So, and that's all down to you guys. So thank you all for that. And we shall see you, I think the next live stream is actually Tuesday evening. So unless something changes, we'll see you Tuesday evening for the continuation of Batman Arkham Knight as we try and put to bed the Riddler and send him to the GCPD. That's the aim. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend and hopefully we'll see you on live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.